There we go. My mic's on. Welcome back. Apologize for being a bit late here. Is the holiday season, and I was at a school concert. But we're here with our continuation of the Forest of Fear preview. Thank you to Modifius for supplying us with these missions to preview to you. And thank you to Modifius for also giving us some amazing prizes. We're going to continue the streak tonight with another awesome physical prize. We're giving away a physical copy of this very campaign that we're previewing. So when it goes to print, I believe it's going to be early next year, you can win and get a copy sent to you and you can play it. Where we leave off next week. We've got this week and next week, and then we're done our preview. And then Aaron is going to do a special Seasons Beatings one-shot of Conan for us. We're going to continue with the 2D20 Modifius systems, and we're going to do some Conan with a special Christmas episode. Right, Aaron?
That's right. It'll be the Yule without Santa Claus.
That'll be on December 22nd, so you definitely want to be here for that, because it'll be fun. We're actually making characters for it after this, all of us. So, speaking of characters, let's get into it. We'll do the roundtable, we'll do the introductions. It's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter session again this week, and then we'll wrap things up next week. So, let's go in order of the overlay, and let's start with Jeremy as Jonathan Morris.
Yeah, Master Sergeant Jonathan Morris, career soldier, nothing new, just a guy who died once. They brought him back, experimental stuff, shield, punching Nazis. He's in no way a ripoff of Captain America. No way, no how. It's a lot meaner. But it's fun. I've got a marmot, and he drinks and he smokes, and I'm trying to make him stop. But, we're getting the job done, regardless of the nonsense.
Yeah, it's true. You are. Megan is playing Roger Marple.
I play Roger Marple. You can call me Roger Marple, and that's about all. I come from the people. I shall return to the people, and I'm here for anthropological artifacts to help better humanity. Not at all trying to bring back elder gods and further my people's take over the world. I don't know. That's all done in hushed voices.
Hushed voices. Yes. Next on down the line, Aaron as Harry Hammer.
Hey everybody, I'm Harry, Major Harry Hammer, a husband to Duska, my beautiful occultist wife, father to two crazy twin toddlers, Harry Jr. and Pavel, but they're back in the States right now, and I'm here. Combat engineer, demolitions expert, sharpshooter, augmented with reverse engineered knocked wolf technology to be a Nazi bashing bastard. So I'm here to help put an end to this war.
That's right. Jeff is playing Archibald Cottingham, Lieutenant.
I beg your pardon. That's Sir Archibald Cottingham. You always forget the sir.
I always forget the sir, but what about the lieutenant? Lieutenant Colonel.
Lieutenant Colonel Sir Archibald Cottingham.
Colonel.
I'm of advanced age, enough intelligence and tactical ingenuity. Veteran of the Great War. Very large, very British man. Barrel-chested, large mustache, as you might suspect. I am here on behalf of King George, the king, the country, the glory.
And his catchphrase is sick balls.
Yes. Yes, peaches. Sick balls. Ooh, marmot. Sick ball.
Yes.
And I refuse to call Roger Marple. Roger Marple. Refuse.
It's true. And Evan is back as Lily Riverby, the long line of Riverbys.
Yes, they still exist. They're still kicking. They probably will exist in Conan. They'll continue to exist. Lily Riverby is a transplant from England. She left her studies in med school as she no longer was receiving her letters from her brother, and was having dreams that something was happening, whether he's being tortured or he was alive. She couldn't really tell, and she felt that she needed to go save him. or at least look for him during the war. And she's kind of been here for the past year or so, joining the local resistance and trying to help military and seeing if she can find some answers with Princess Peaches.
With Princess Peaches, sick balls. All right.
Jeff's thing.
That is everybody's thing at this point. All right. So what happened last week? You guys got ambushed. You got ambushed on the road by Black Sun agents and a sorcerer, and you kicked their ass. That's really what happened. But what's his name? Gaston Moreau made a reappearance, and he was commanding a giant gnarled root monster. It was like 12, 15 feet tall, came crashing through, ripped the Black Sun trooper in half, threw him across the battlefield, and he revealed that he is a member of the Arduri, and that there is an ancient clash, an ancient war that's been waging for centuries in these forests against the forces of good and evil, the Arduri being the good, the natural ones, against the evil cult of the Crimson Brothers. And you are headed to their ceremony tonight to see what is going down. Intel has come in. You would also have received that map that showed their location and that there was going to be a ceremony. And you're heading there with your Arduri friend to go see what is happening and if you can stop it and what this might mean for the war going forward. So you guys still have a truck full of explosives. It is, I can't remember how long I said it was to get there. It's actually not that long. It was like maybe an hour, hour and a half to arrive from your current position. But the truck will give away your element of surprise. You're going to hear an engine. You've got headlights at night. I guess you could turn the headlights off, vehicles back then. But you do have the running engine. It would make quite a bit of noise and racket, especially on this road that is not very well suited for vehicles, period. Motor vehicles. You do have a sleigh. No, you don't. Gaston's buddy there, Marcel Babineau, is taking all your prisoners and your loot back on the sleigh while you drive the truck full of explosives forward to the meeting place at Sullen Lake tonight. Roger also got a vision of Sullen Lake and what was going on there. It looked like there was robed figures that were preparing for something. There was a lake, and there was an altar on the shore of the lake, and there was like an arch that had been built around the altar, and robed figures were preparing and milling about a couple of buildings there. It looked like there was a barn, there was some sort of stables, there was the altar, and then there was a building, a way house, and that's what they were coming and going from, these robed figures. I think that's. Go ahead.
I think we had decided to leave the truck and walk in, and that that Sergeant Morris was going to take about 3 pounds worth of those explosives. So we'd end up having about 9 pounds of explosives with us, which is a lot.
Did you now? Is that what the plan was?
That was the plan. And Major Hammer was going to ask Miss Riverby when she came back off of her scouting mission to maybe bandage up his lightning burns because he's feeling a little under the weather.
Right.
Oh, yes, I could do that. Let me look for medicine. What is medicine? What is the roll? Is it?
It's medicine.
Medicine plus what? I'm going to have first aid.
Reason, I think it's difficult 2, coordination, medicine, difficult 2 to won't fully heal the injury, but it removes the negatives from the injury.
Medicine.
That momentum is accurate down at the bottom there.
Okay.
I reduced it by 1 after our combat.
Okay, I'll use 1 just because this probably will help you do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Spoken like a true river bee. Nope.
Jeez.
Nope, that's not so good. So,
not good.
It's okay.
It's not really my expertise, lightning. Sorry.
Do you have a first aid kit?
I do.
Well, because that reduces the difficulty to 1 then if you use a kit. So then it would succeed.
Well, GM, it succeeds.
Well, Riverby, okay.
So it's treated electrical burns now.
Never mind, I do know how to deal with lightning.
Ah, thanks. Thanks, Lily. That feels a lot better.
Yes, I think it's also Peach's kisses always help.
Always do.
Yeah.
Any man who doesn't like to be kissed by a dog is, well, he's probably a marple.
Probably the Roginator, yes.
What? What? I don't dislike dogs. I just perhaps this one is not my favorite.
That reminds me that Marple was like lobbing a lot of shots in your direction, Lily, last session. a lot of cheap shots were thrown your way. You weren't here.
Yeah, I was.
That was a thing. I'm not even making that up. There's a lot
Lily
of
remembers.
anti-Lily Riverby talk going on from Roger Marple last session.
I see who I won't be healing.
That's right.
All right, then, Lieutenant Colonel, should we move out?
Indeed we shall. Which way are we going?
We're going to Sullen Lake.
Right we are.
Yeah, Gaston Moreau. It is this way. Will you take the lead? He asks you, Lily.
Oh, sure.
Should we scout ahead? We don't know what we're going to encounter.
Yes, I can do that.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to make me a scouting roll? Are you gonna be all
Yeah.
scouty, sneaky?
Yeah, I'll do. It's really dark, right?
It is dark.
Okay, so I'll do observation. Can I do hearing then? If it's really dark,
Because you have points in it.
I can do sight as well. I have a focus in both. Okay, so
Because you have foci and both.
no, I took the awesome talent. I've never seen it before. Deep expertise.
Okay.
So every
Oh, yeah,
time
that's
you
a
get
good
a rating of 3, you can take a focus. So I purposely got 3s and stuff, and then got like a bunch of focus.
You know, and every time you fail a defensive roll by 3, you also get wrecked by this group, right, Cottingham?
That is correct, sir.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Again.
Oh yeah.
I'm disappointed you remembered so early.
Yeah, I know. I remember this time. We're only 2 sessions left. I finally remembered because last time I was like, "Oh, you can defend." Oh, I failed. Oh, did you fail by this much?
Actually, still my turn.
Okay, so go ahead and make your roll. Let's do
Inside observation.
yeah, insight observation. It'll be a difficulty of 2.
Okay.
Ms. Focus. Wow.
Nice.
Okay. So this is how it's going to go again. So you're up ahead. You're scouting up ahead. You're walking. And as you're walking through the snow, we're going to say you're off the road. You're not on this makeshift road. Basically, it's just plowed ground. Like I was describing last time, there's trees piled up on the side of the road and snow is piled up high. They basically just came through here with this strange thing you've heard of, that the Noctwolf have developed, this bulldozer sort of device, and plowed the area. But you're up in the snow, you're kind of in the tree line, and up ahead you see what you feel, you're pretty sure, is a flicker of green light, almost like flame, and you can hear some, like, because you got like 3 successes here, so I'll give you some more. You can also hear some talking, or instead of talking, it almost sounds like chanting, like low pitched chanting from multiple voices. And this is down the road. This is just up a ways. It doesn't look like they've noticed you, but you've seen something, and you saw this flame briefly, and then almost it extinguished. But you're positive that they're not aware of your presence.
But this is still nowhere near Sullen
This
Lake,
is
right?
nowhere near Sullen Lake. This is on the way there now.
Oh,
You've parted ways with Monsieur Babineau, and you guys have started your journey to Sullen Lake.
So I'll circle back and relay to the group. Green flame enchanting. It reminds me a lot of the Roginator whenever he's by himself. It's a little creepy.
What were they saying?
I don't know. I don't speak that gibberish.
How many were there?
That's so beneath me. How many were there? I don't know either. I couldn't. It's dark. It's just a green flame. That's all I got.
Did you
Gaston, would any of your people be out here?
No. I've told them we are going to investigate, and I told them to stay clear of the site tonight.
Well, if they're not with us, they're against us.
Roger's gonna pull out my newly found Black Sun's sword and I start swishing it around. Is it time? Is it time?
Hey, cool your jets there, Marple. Let's move up a little quieter and see what we're actually dealing with.
Okay.
Is that all right with you, Lieutenant Colonel Cunningham?
Indeed, sir. Indeed, sir. Rochester, you're unaware these are not your tree friends, are they?
Rochester.
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Who else would I be talking to?
Roger Marple. I don't
Yes, that's what I said. Now,
You
on with it. Answer the question.
I don't know. I haven't seen these. Obviously, Lily didn't do a very good enough job because she didn't explain what sort of things are out there. A green flame. She didn't even come back with a
Poppycock.
smell
She came back
or-
here and let us know about them to begin with, and that they were speaking some sort of gibberish.
Seemed pretty clear to me. I mean,
Don't go pointing fingers at other people for your failures, Rochester.
I only told you what Jesus told me, okay? There was no other explanations. It was just that.
Well, you did.
There
Yeah.
was a flame and chanting. That's all that was described to my
They were
character.
singing La Bamba.
So I really don't know why you're giving me so much shit. I'm not making anything up. It's just what was seen.
Okay, fine. Just we're going in that direction, right? Well, then let's just go. Let's go and investigate. I mean, if worst comes to worst, your dog can bite them, can't she?
Quietly. Let's move up as quietly as we can. Because I'm here to tell you, I don't want to catch another lightning bolt in the ass if I don't have to.
The first one catch you in the ass there, Major Hammer.
It did, and it hurt like a son of a bitch.
Oh, dear. That sounds
Oh,
terrible.
My mind did not know I was treating your bum.
I
Well,
wasn't
it was
aware
more-
of it either.
It was
I probably
more
would
of
have
a,
joked.
it was more of a full body, shoulder, back, and
okay.
ass burn, but
Derriere.
That reminds me of the Great War. I accidentally burnt my rum. However, I sat on a frying pan. Wasn't sure it was there. It was very confusing after all. Well, what are you all looking at? Is there something on my face?
no, sir, no, sir. We are wrapped in our attention at your war stories.
Yes, indeed. Let's find these green flame fellows. Oh, mush off. Lead the way, Lily.
Okay, are we stealthing? What do we want to do? How are we approaching?
yes,
And
yes.
is everybody
Yeah.
going, or is only certain people going?
Lily for sure will go.
I mean, I feel like Roger would go to investigate what this is. Granted, I'm awful at stealthing.
Yeah.
So
So good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do one of those tests where everybody rolls it. We take the number of successes, and that's gonna be the target number for your whoever's out there to notice you. Remember we did that way back when with the first adventure, and I like that. So as a group roll, let's do that. Everybody who's going ahead, who wants to sneak up ahead, go ahead. We're gonna roll coordination
Okay.
and stealth.
Nation stealth. And this would be a rural stealth.
remember,
is
there's
that correct?
This is rural. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my god, look at you guys. Waste these successes now. Oh my god. So remember, there's no target number. You're just Lily.
Stealthy scout. Oh my god.
Lily, is
Wow.
it a threat or is it a complication?
Well,
Complication. Let's
it
go
would
crazy.
threat doesn't do anything. So let's go with complication. Be fun. Hold on, Peaches needs to roll because she's coming.
So you're all moving forward quietly, and Lily is leading the pack back to where she saw the green flame, and that's when she steps on a branch. It cracks, bumps into a tree, some snow falls, just it alerts everybody your presence, and a gun shot is going to go off in Lily's general direction as a surprise attack for her bumbling. Oh,
And I can use my reaction to go prone, right?
Yes.
The dirt.
yes.
Well, no, if it's a surprise,
Oh, surprise!
attack,
Yeah,
Surprise
yeah, I
attack.
don't know, yeah.
All right. Woo! All right. We'll start it off in my favor. So that's a hit. Hunting rifle. Does a hunting rifle do good damage? Maybe. Whoa! I actually did 75.
my
Ignore that.
God.
I did
She's
75
dead.
dice instead of 7. I bought some extra dice there. You're instantly dead. Good night, everybody.
Ooh.
All right, 7 damage. That's a bit better. 7 damage.
Oh.
And it's vicious, but I rolled no effects. No effects, just 7 straight damage.
still, that's,
7.
that's a good
I
hit.
I take an injury.
Ooh, so it does 6 damage to you in one hit?
5.
It does
Oh,
5.
5, thank you. 5. Where did I get
Yeah.
the 6 from? Thank you.
I have 2 armor.
Wow. Okay, so all of a sudden, a loud shot rings out. There's a hunting rifle, so it's not stealthy at all. Rings out, and you get clipped right in the chest, and you fall to the ground. Yeah, should we do something with your breathing? You're definitely bleeding heavily. Let me look at your character here. Old River Bee. Just give you minus to all your stealthing, and I destroyed your sniper rifle. No.
Lightning burn.
And I blew up the explosives on Morris. It was a magic
And
bullet.
all your
It swung
stats
back
are
around.
0.
No. Let's do we're gonna give you a minus to coordination. We're gonna say it is your lungs. So you're breathing heavy. You got hit in the chest, you're breathing heavy, you are bleeding quite heavily, and you got a -2 to all coordination rolls. Specifically with being quiet, because you're breathing heavy from being shot in the chest. Kinda maybe one of your lungs is collapsed. Ooh, that would suck. Alright. Cool. So now we're going to initiative order. You can see a robed figure kneeling in the snow, holding a smoking hunting rifle. The sound was loud enough that it's given their position away. You see one. Though. And the turn order is going to go to you.
We only see the one. The other ones aren't in vision yet. The flame.
Exactly.
And are we-
Only one
are we
has
like-
made their move.
In a forest?
You are in a
or-
forest. You're off of a snowy, muddy road, but you're in trees in a forest. The road is not far from you, though.
We in medium range?
Yes,
close?
yes,
Medium?
because this thing was medium range. So yes, he's at medium range from you.
And I need to do the injury thing after combat, right, to heal it?
Yeah, you can take your turn to do a healing roll, but I think it's increased difficulty by 1 if you do it for yourself.
Yes.
So, I mean, Archibald can go and give everyone some actions.
Mhm.
Sure.
We're in medium range, you said?
Medium range,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. I know a
And Harry, of course, would have been moving through with his rifle at the ready because
Yeah.
he's a soldier.
Mhm.
That just
on
makes
the
sense.
ground.
Do we want to try to take this one out quietly?
Well, I mean, it's already pretty loud.
It's already,
I think.
Yeah, the element of surprise has been lost.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, it'd be like, I'm up. As you
Sir!
please. And so I'm gonna go ahead and call to action. And I will. So you can take a major action. So let me do my tactical thing first. You don't need a minor first, do you?
No.
No, you can take them in any order.
All right. So I'll do my. What's it called? That's no successes. You get nothing from the. I'm still assisting you, but you get no extra bonus successes from me.
Okay.
But you still get to take your action.
So, but this is a major action that's not on my turn, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay. So he will just fire his Lee Enfield rifle, and I will use 1 point of momentum to get a third dice. Since I'm not aiming, I don't get that extra free dice. 5 successes.
Oh, this is how
put
tonight's gonna
that-
go.
I'll put that point of
Wow.
momentum back, and I will use the extra
Shit.
3 on damage.
Man, alive. 7 points of damage.
7 damage. No, it has no qualities, so.
Well,
If
guess
that's
what? No, that actually doesn't kill him, but he does get an injury, and only has 1 injury. How are you gonna kill him? He's knocked out. Like, he's not dead, but he's suffered an injury. So where'd you shoot him? What's his injury?
Yeah,
He's
so
out of the
Harry's
fight.
once again, Harry's a sharpshooter, so he just right between the eyes. Guy's head,
Sure.
back of his head kind of blows out and drops.
So you can hear him whimpering. It looks like it didn't quite kill him. So he's still alive. He's gonna pass out from blood loss, but you've just downed one of these figures, and it looks like he was wearing a red, crimson-like robe.
Well, looks like we found some of our cultists, boys.
I will then. So that was direct. That was my major. I will then call to action. Morris, chop chop. Get there and see that man.
All
so take a
right.
minor action, basically.
I'll hustle up.
And that is my turn. And if we're still in initiative, then I can then give the turn, keep the initiative, and give it over to Harry since I assisted him this round.
Yeah, if you want to give it to Harry. Harry, if you want to make a roll to see if you can suss out the rest of your assailants, because there was multiple voices, is what Lily told you. You could make like an insight observation. Specifically, you could do hearing or sight.
Okay.
It's up to you, and it'll be 2 successes, as they do have the jump on you. They were waiting for you.
Since I'm using the Knocked Wolf mask that's both telescopic and night vision, does
Right.
that reduce the
Sure, I'll
difficulty?
reduce it down to 1.
Okay. Then I will not use any momentum. I'll just roll it straight and hope. Yep, got
There
the
you go.
success.
So you scan the area. You've got your experimental night vision. You're blown away by this technology, and you count 5 more spread out in a line in front of you. Like, they're not shoulder to shoulder. They're all spread out, hunkered down next to trees. They don't know that you see them. We'll say they're all at medium range. They have hunting rifles at the ready.
So Harry will just whisper over, 5 on a line. And then he will take his minor action to aim at the furthest left cultist, and he will fire.
Okay, go ahead and shoot.
And this time I will take 1 point of momentum, which will give me 2 extra dice. 7 successes. I'll put 2 momentum back in.
Oh my word! Bert is that talking about an I win card from Matt. I can't win with rolls like that. Holy
9
crap.
damage.
All right, you're gonna kill this one outright again, right between the eyes.
Yep, just poof.
Oh wow. Okay. Over to me.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at you after killing 2 of my guys. Actually, what? I've got 4 left, so I can take shots at most of you. These guys all go in order. Okay, this is at Hammer. 1 success.
Hammer will hit the dirt.
Okay, so it hits the snow beside you. I'll pass it back to you guys. I'll just go down the line with these guys. So we'll just keep going back and forth, even though they're all the same.
Do you guys mind if I go?
Not at
Go
all.
for it.
Excellent.
Crush him, Marple.
So as they're all in a line, I'm going to do spontaneous combustion. And
Well, they're
then-
not like they're spread out. Just so you know, like you're not gonna get them all like in one hit. They're all spread out like in the tree line, all at medium distance, but they're not like next to each other. I've also learned my lesson from Jeff in the other campaign not to clump my enemies together.
So specifically,
Twice.
how far apart are they? Because I'd like to use the area effect here.
The what effect? I'm sorry.
The area effect.
And how large is it?
It's 1 section, which is
Within close.
Oh, of each other?
All enemies
They're not-
within, within close.
They're not
distance.
within close range of each other. They're spread out through the trees.
3 of them, Matt.
Pardon me?
So they're not like
No, you can get one, even if
That's-
you make it bigger.
fine.
Sorry.
I think it's
3 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Is this on you? Forge Rain?
Yeah. Oh no, I did the wrong one. Ah, never mind.
That's okay. That's your cost.
So if I go,
You're not charging with your brand new sword?
no, I'm not going to charge in right at this very moment. Not
Why
after
not?
you sword me. So just take that without the drain bit.
So 3 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
yeah, 0 effects, so no persistent damage. That's a bummer.
No. But. Let's see. Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay,
Good.
so you hear him scream as all of a sudden his cloak catches on fire and he starts patting it out. He drops it doesn't drop the snow, but you see him grabbing snow and like putting it on the flame and puts it out. Looks like he was slightly singed by that attack. He's gonna return the favor though and shoot back at you, unless you guys want to keep the turn order in your court.
Go for it.
Okay. It's a hit. I'm gonna roll 75 dice against you also. 5 damage.
Ooh, 6
Vicious.
damage.
6 damage.
So that is no, that's only 4. So it's not an injury.
Not an injury, but you did take 4 damage.
Mhm.
All right. Another shot rings out.
Is Marple's... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say it's back to you.
Because I had rushed forward. Does that put her out of being within the same range band?
It
as
does.
me?
So Marple's
Okay.
back. Like Marple didn't say they moved up, so I'm assuming Marple, you're back. You cast your spell, and like you're gonna be in between Marple and the Crimson cultist that Marple shot at. You're like within
No
close.
defend.
Yeah. You're in the range band between the two of them.
Mhm.
All right, it's over to you guys.
I think Lily's the only one left. Or did
Morris
Morris
didn't
has
go.
to
Morris,
Morris can still
Okay.
go.
Morris could charge.
Yeah.
You could charge towards one and attack one with
Yeah.
melee.
I'll charge in on one.
Okay.
I guess if we're already being loud. It's good.
Loud and proud.
Loud and proud. So let's just chop one up. And they don't like it of them. So that's me roll a 3. Only 1 success.
One success.
well,
That's
he
all you
might
need,
actually be
though.
able to resist it.
Oh! Should
They
I
might
attempt
actually
that?
carry.
Should I attempt that? Let's see. Well, I failed, and I've given you some momentum. How much do I have to fail by, Jeff? 3?
It's got to be a difficulty 3.
Oh,
or
okay.
I'm checking. I think it also might be a complication.
Okay.
So,
If it's complication, hey, I'm here for you.
so this is opportunist. So yeah, whenever an enemy suffers a complication. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Through momentum.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy I keep generating that for
Yeah.
you.
And so this is happening while Morris is attacking. Okay. And so it's attacking one specific one. So what? I don't know, Jeremy. What do you think? What kind of complication could we say?
I think it's snowing. He's having trouble kind of getting in, and initially, like it looks like Morris is slipping up a little bit.
Hmm.
I don't know, something with like horrible icy terrain or something.
So like does going prone help like damage for melee or anything like that in this game? I don't know. I never do damage, so I don't know.
Not as far as I know. Is there any negatives to melee for hit the dirt?
I'm checking right now.
That's a good question. Like,
Now you get covered.
You get 2 points of cover and 2 points of morale when you hit the dirt.
Okay.
When you're prone, the difficulty of melee attacks against you are reduced by 1.
Hmm.
Okay, so if that's the case, okay, so we can say he falls prone. He just he turns to parry Morris and he slips and he falls prone.
okay. He's in the snow, holding his hunting rifle between you and him, bracing it,
Wonderful.
trying to stop whatever's going to come next.
It won't be that bad. It's gonna be
You're going
fine.
to decapitate him with your shield.
No, I'm using the sword.
Oh! You're gonna decapitate him with your sword.
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do 16 points of damage. to
Sure.
that
So
man.
do you decapitate him? Is that what you do?
I think it is. I think he guy gets bowled over, and then yeah, just full on decapitation, blood spray in the snow. It's quiet though.
It is
Unless you
quiet.
lose- Unless you lose your mind here and start killing all of us.
I probably should check and see if I lose my mind. I
You're
won't.
gonna be fine.
I've got to focus and discipline. It's fine.
You're fine. Let's see. He hasn't failed it yet.
Yeah.
He's good. Did you want to keep the initiative order, Lily? I think you're the only one. Or do you want to turn it over to me? I got 2 more left that I can attack with.
No, you can shoot.
Okay. I will shoot one at Morris.
Yay!
Because it only makes sense after decapitating his buddy. That's a hit.
Oh no.
It's not going to do anything to you. For 7 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Does not do
It
anything.
tickled. No, it almost hurt me.
All right, Lily, over to you.
Lily will slump down on a tree, breathing heavily, and try to first aid her punctured lung as she's bleeding out of her mouth as
Sure.
everybody's just running away from her. The only
Okay.
person nearby is Peaches, who seems to care. Everyone is left.
I didn't run away. Thank you very much.
I'm right
I
here,
cannot-
Miss Riverby.
So it's first aid with difficulty 2, right? Because it's
Yep.
myself.
Yep.
Or is it 3 or 2?
2.
So then the kit brings it down to 1.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's 3. It goes down to 2 with the kit
Okay.
because it's normally difficulty 2.
Okay, so then if it's difficulty 3, what I'm gonna do is for my investigator talent, I have cutting edge, which I can spin momentum. If it's a difficulty 3 or higher to reduce the difficulty. So I'm gonna spend 1, and then my first aid will make spend another one, so it'll be difficulty 1.
Just don't roll a 19 or 20.
Was it coordination? What's the
Yeah,
Stat?
coordination medicine.
What does it mean if we get 19 or 20? It's permanent?
Complication.
Woo!
No, that's when you're dealing with the scars, but it's not successful. So do whatever you want the complication to be.
Oh my god.
It
you
is
made
successful
worse?
because there was 1 was mine because I reduced it with the talent.
Flipping to my book
Oh,
here.
okay.
Complication during healing, huh? We've never had this happen.
It's basically just whatever you want the complication to be.
So you heal 1 but make something else worse, maybe. You're gonna have to amputate your arm. I'm sorry.
for lung entry.
Wow.
She has to give up her opera singing career.
Yeah, so someone else's ear to your head. You interesting. I'm gonna say so. The bleeding. You have some internal bleeding. That's going on. So you fix whatever you think is done, but there's some internal bleeding that's happening. That's gonna slowly kill you. I'm gonna reduce something else here, unless you treat it. Let me bring up your character sheet. Miss Riverby. We're gonna do a -2 to your brawn as you get weaker and weaker due to internal bleeding. But your lung is no longer punctured.
So your coordination's back to normal, but you...
Woo!
But your brawn's gone down. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you now. I'm gonna shoot you now.
It's rude.
It's a hit. For
Lily
8,
has
9.
9 damage.
she takes another injury and she's down.
Oh my god.
Lily, I'll shoot you in the arm.
Oh, so that's
God.
2 more injuries than if you take an injury and go to 0. Yeah.
Then she's
You're-
dead, right?
No,
No, no, you're not dead. No. It's not that easy to kill you.
3 injuries.
It's not that easy to kill you. All right, I'm going to shoot you in the arm. Your coordination is going to go back down, and you're going to have a bullet wound in one of your arms. Coordination is going to go down by 2 again. Interesting. Okay.
So once you've suffered 3 injuries, you are defeated. And if you're defeated of physical injuries, you're also dying.
Now,
at the end of each dying character's turn, you have to roll 1 effect die, and if you roll an effect, you die from your injuries.
or you can spend a fortune point and you're no longer defeated.
Correct.
You're immediately returned from defeated state.
That's no fun.
That's no fun. Ooh. All right, back to you guys. That was my last cultist. That's still alive.
We've all gone. Is everyone gone?
I believe that. Yeah, Lily was the last one to go. I believe.
How many cultists?
There are 3 remaining, and one of them is injured. One of them was struck by the fire. The other 2 are fine, fresh.
Okay. All right. So Archibald will do sort of the same thing he said before. He'll call out. He'll do direct again to Hammer, and he'll call out, Major Hammer, faster, please. River B is bleeding back here.
Yes, sir.
Major action, and let me do my assist roll first. Let's see if you get any extra from me. I rolled the same thing, 19s both time. But yeah, you still get to take your major action.
All right. I will use 1 point of momentum to give myself a 3rd die. I don't get to aim, but I'll give you a threat this time. Still got 3 successes. When actually, I think on a complication on a shot, I think the weapon jams. Okay, so I hit him, and then my Lee Enfield jams. So I will roll damage.
Wow. Little 5 little cultists here doing more damage than a Black Sun caster, and like what I throw at you, like 8 or 6 Black Sun troopers who are way tougher.
I did shoot him in the chest with a grenade, so I mean.
Oh, this one here? Okay.
No. The
the caster. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you hit this guy. I took what, threat? You gave me threat. Sorry.
Yep. Well, no, I didn't give you threat. My rifle jammed.
Oh, jammed. Gotcha. Okay, 12.
But I do 12 damage.
Yeah. So how are you gonna kill this guy?
Same thing, right between the eyes, and then I go, piece of shit rifle, and I toss it down.
Did you want to shoot and kill the one that was already injured, or one of the 2 that?
No, one of the 2 that haven't been injured.
Okay, sounds good.
The guy who's on fire. I figure I'll let Marple finish off.
Sounds good. Does it stay in your court because of Cottingham?
Yeah, I still have my minor action.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do, I'll do call to action. I'll do the same thing for Morris, so he can run up onto the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I'll just call out. What's your rank again? Is it lieutenant?
Master Sergeant.
Master Sergeant.
Master Sergeant. There's 2 more. Hurry now, please.
Gotcha. Balls. Sick. Understood.
so you get, so you get to take a minor action, whatever you want to be. And then, then I'll use the decisive plan, keep the initiative for free, and give it over to Harry so he can take his actual turn.
Okay.
All right. So I will. I'll move up into close range, pulling out my flechette pistol. So that will take 1 momentum to take a 2nd minor action, and then I will shoot this guy with my flechette pistol.
Sure.
Mother pus buckets! It jams too, but I still hit him.
Oh,
you hit.
Man, my weapon.
Click. All right.
God.
You throw another one in the snow.
oh.
But I do hit him.
All right, roll your damage. This is on the fresh one.
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
7 damage, 4. So if he takes an
Intense.
injury, he takes 2 injuries.
He is also dead. Okay, you shoot him between the eyes and he drops to the ground. That leaves 1 left. Is it still your turn?
No.
Or is it my turn?
No,
It's your
all
turn.
yours.
All right. My last remaining one will now shoot at Hammer after seeing him down 2 of his guys back to back. My last remaining one. You... Okay.
I'm at close range.
You are at close range, so that goes wide. It misses you.
Nice.
Rings out and goes wide. That's my last combatant. So how
Good-
do you want to finish
Good
this guy
try
off?
there, sunshine.
How do you want to finish off this last remaining German? Who's going next?
Do we want him alive?
No.
I'm not
Oh,
German.
man.
This is a Crimson Cultist. Crimson Brotherhood.
Who am I kidding? Let's chop him in pieces.
It's, I believe it's Marple.
Are we? Well, if it's my, we need to talk to this guy. Like what? Everybody's so excited about chopping him to bits and so forth. Well, let's talk to him.
Well, knock him out then, Raj.
All right. So he's gonna like walk up to this guy, I guess, with and like try to knock him over with his sword.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Like not
What?
stab, but like no, because I'm at medium range. The move is I can pull a sword as a free action, correct?
No, it's another minor action.
Shoot. So I'm
For
gonna
momentum,
go and try and punch him.
You can,
Yeah.
you can. We have a momentum left if you wanted to take an extra minor action
Yeah. I'll take it.
to pull the sword.
Yeah. I'll take it. And not to physically like stab the guy, but just hit him over the head.
Bong!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's a hit! It's a success!
Well, you could try to resist. Just roll those 3
oh,
dice.
yeah, let's do it. Let's try. Thanks for reminding me.
Of course.
2 successes. 2
He
successes.
failed.
He failed.
That's a fail, right?
That is a fail, yeah, because he
Okay.
needed 3 successes. He only
So
rolled
we don't-
2.
We don't have the momentum for me to use opportunities.
That's too bad.
though. We're at the end. It's fine.
All right. So you hit him, roll your damage. This will be non-lethal damage. If you rolled a complication, you were going to kill him, just so you know. 6. Okay, 6 damage. Yep. He's got no armor. So yeah, you run up and you take like the broad side of the sword instead of the sharp end, and you just hit him across the back of the head, and he just drops into the snow. And everybody looking on can't believe that this just worked. You know, looking at Marple.
Sergeant Major Morris, you're gonna have to educate Mr. Marple on how to properly use a sword, but well done, Raj. Now, for the love of God, somebody save Lily.
Yes, medic. We need a medic here. Wait.
She is the medic, sir.
Yes. Riverby. Fix yourself.
She's unconscious, sir.
Oh.
Can her dog fix her?
I
Yes,
can
Peaches.
try.
Sick bowl. No, that's not the right command.
Peaches
No, that's
rips
not
out
right.
Marple's throat.
Uh,
I'm rolling the dice, so I'm not.
are you
using fortune
unconscious or?
point. Yeah, I'm dying.
No, well, oh yeah, you didn't spend the fortune
Yeah,
point,
I have
did you?
to. Yeah, I have to roll.
Oh,
because
shit.
Everybody's
Roll-
taking
roll.
their turn. Yeah.
Roll 1 effect die, yeah.
So I roll 1 dice. What do I-
1d6, and if you get a 5 or a 6.
Oh, so I'll just roll a d6 and do 5 or 6.
Yeah, if you get a 5 or a 6.
Oh god.
Okay.
So I'm alive for another round, right? Or is it like
Yeah.
Oh, it's a round.
Yeah, basically. So
Someone can try to stabilize.
Harry,
I'm
Harry's
right,
gonna
like-
run over. Harry's
I'm
gonna
right next
run
to him.
over to help.
So
just try to
stabilize the dying,
stabilize.
coordination medicine, difficulty of 2. You could. I'll let
And
you
I will
grab
grab
the first aid
the
kit,
first
yeah,
aid kit.
and
Okay.
take it down to 1. It's laying there in the
Okay.
snow because Lily was using it, right,
That's true.
on the
Yeah.
previous injury.
Can I help him?
You gonna jab your sword into the wound?
I'll soup you. Do you have
I'm
any
gonna use
magic?
the pointy in this time.
I could cauterize the wound if need be.
It's a thought.
We don't have any momentum. I will give you 3 points of threat for 2 more dice.
All right, I'll take it. Not like threat does anything when I have it.
Because I've got 0 in medicine. So this is a crapshoot here, guys.
I'm
Two successes. 2 successes.
And you make it worse with a
But
complication.
yeah, but don't. Yeah, I already have like 4 injuries.
I only needed 1 success.
So you stop this one to give him another one.
So then I go back down to dying.
That's true. You would go back down. If that's how Matt wants the complication to go.
Oh, we got 1 session left. I'm not gonna kill you this way, Evan. We got 1 more session left in this.
All right, I'll put in injuries, still dying.
Sure. So keep your -2. What I give it to you in agility? No, brawn. Keep it in brawn. You're still weak. They've stabilized you, but you're gonna finish this out with your -2 to brawn.
And you've got 3 stable injuries. So if you get another injury, you automatically go back to dying.
So
God.
we're not gonna end you this way with 1 session left. That would just be rude. You come back with a new character for like 2 hours.
The converted cultist we just knocked out.
Yeah, right.
I've seen the light.
Okay. Very good.
Sir, I've rubbed some dirt in it. I think Lily's going to be fine.
Oh, excellent. River B? River B?
She's still taking a nap, sir.
Blood's just still coming out of her. He's like, it's fine. It's like,
Can you, you're strong, carry the woman.
So you stabilize the dying, but you haven't healed the injury. Healing the injury is another roll.
Yep.
Which is another difficulty 2 coordination medicine.
and she's not conscious, right? She wouldn't. It's just like she's not dying.
Yeah, just stabilized.
Yeah, you're not going to bleed out. You're not going to die. So, but you do have your injuries. They have not been treated.
We got 1 momentum though out of that roll, so I'll try again.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Aaron.
I was just gonna say I'll use the point of momentum to. How many charges do you have left in your first aid kit? You haven't actually used any charges, have you?
I've used one on Marple, and then
No, I mean you've used the first aid kit, but you haven't used any.
Oh, I didn't even know what charges do. So no,
they give you a free. They give you a free dice. So I will use 1 charge out of the medicine kit and the point of momentum to get 4 dice on this. So now your medicine kit only has 2 charges.
All right,
left.
I'm just gonna say this: if you roll a complication, Lily's dying because this is fate.
That
you roll
that you're
2
dead?
complications back to back.
I guess you would come back as a Crimson cultist, a reformed Crimson Brotherhood cultist next week.
There we go. No, 3 successes. You're good.
So that's just one of my injuries, or all of my injuries?
1. That's a single injury. Success means that a single injury of chosen type is treated, plus 1 additional injury per 2 momentum spent. So we didn't have the 2 momentum spent on more injuries. So that's 1 that's been treated.
So a total of 2 of your injuries have been treated now. Your punctured lung and then whatever the second one was. I can try again.
Okay, so I have 1 left.
Okay. I'll try again. I will use the second out of 3 charges from your first aid kit. So it's almost useless now, and I will use the 1 point of momentum that I generated. And we'll try again.
Melissa's also giving rerolls.
Yes. 3 successes. All your injuries are treated, and we've got 1 point of momentum.
What treated means it's not as severe as it was. So I'm just going to give you a -1 to your brawn and a -1 to your coordination going forward. So it means, like in the book here, it says like broken leg goes to leg and splint. So basically, you're patched up. You got bandages over your chest. You got like makeshift stitches on your chest. And I'm going to say they dug the bullet out of your arm, but it's kind of like in a sling now. It's your arm is weaker. So I'm going to give you a -1 to coordination rolls and a -1 to brawn based rolls until you get this really treated. These are just field treatments that you've received.
There you go, Lily. I returned the favor for you. I got to admit, my medicine work's not nearly as good as my mechanical engineering, but I think you'll be back up on your feet. Now, if I'd had a couple extra bolts to throw in there, your shoulder would be just fine.
Great. I felt like Marple shot me in the back. Am I wrong, or?
No, Roger was burning people alive, and then he ran up and knocked somebody out. I mean, he did mighty fine in the fight, to be honest with you. Way to go, Raj.
And despite previous comments, Lily, I am glad you pulled through.
I don't believe you.
Roger's turn and go up to the start undressing one of the dead cultists.
So all the cultists' robes are either covered in have blood on them, or the cowl's been cut off for the one that was decapitated and has blood on it. The only one that's soiled is the one that you knocked out.
So, like, naturally, I'll take his robe off and swap it off for one that's bloodied, because I feel it should be unsullied.
Okay. So, and are you putting it on?
Yep, I am.
Okay.
I am. I'm going to stand up and put on my mask, my black sun mask, and like my sword. And, hey, how do I look? Do I look
Mr.
camouflage?
Sergeant, there's another one. Take it out.
Sick balls.
Sick balls.
Oh, Roger, I gotta say, it looks like you're fighting for the other team. So if that's what you're going for, you hit it out of the park.
If the other team had like really malnourished looking bodies, just like frail, sickly pale.
Remember, he's like coughing up blood and throwing insults at you right now.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Sergeant Morris, why don't you wake this this fine young cultist up and let's see what information we can get out of him.
All right. This little piggy went to market.
This little piggy came off.
Okay, before we get into the torture scene, why don't we do our giveaway this week? We're giving away, like I said at the top of the show, thank you to Modifius, we're giving away a physical copy of this campaign when it releases. The word to put in the chat this week is Morris. Morris, as in Jonathan Morris. Throw Morris in the chat. We're going to roll here shortly to give away a physical copy of the Forest of Fear campaign that we are previewing. Physical! And then next week's really big, really good. You definitely want to be here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Next week's is this.
What is it?
No.
Aaron has. I don't even have one of those.
The Ever
looks
There you
Disappeared.
go.
nice.
Oh, there you
I
go.
want one.
Amazing book.
We have nobody entering? Come on, folks. Morris, Morris. Throw it in the chat.
Bird must have stepped away.
Yeah, but Bert, why aren't you reading? Australia's plays?
Oh, Jeff.
There we go. There's
Ooh, come
there's
on
Bert.
now.
Australia's plays. There we go.
Mato 1 Alpha.
Don't feel bad. Hey, the two of you and Melissa, the three of you, show up every week. You deserve to win. You deserve to
Tim
win.
Scott.
Oh, Jeff.
Hey, Jay.
Shanov, yes, Jeff.
There he
Matt
is.
Alpha,
There
yes.
you are.
Physical copy. Next week
good
is
stuff.
like Aaron showed, the Extriarch edition, which is the Game Master's Guide and the Player's Guide in that one big, fancy, beautiful book that I really want to get my hands on. All right, let's give it a few more seconds here. Morris. Morris is the word this week for a physical copy of this campaign. I'm going to roll for it. What? Don't tell me there are no eligible winners. Don't say that.
You spelled Morris correctly.
I did spell Morris correctly. Thank you.
Just checking.
M-O.
And the winner is... That is
That's
Eddie
nuts.
Frankenstein is not here.
Incorrect.
Nightbot is having
Won,
a
Oh my
a
God.
filling dice on my stream the other
The
night,
struggle.
The struggle is real. Why are there no eligible winners? Give me a minute here. Oh my God.
It's because you made the word Morris when you tried to kill a character named
What?
Lily, and you didn't make the word Lily for living.
Oh.
Does the capitalization of Morris make a difference?
I just uncapitalized it to see if it did. Trust me, I'm trying everything here on the back end. What the heck, man? Keyword. Let's try it again. Should keep, hopefully, everybody. What is going on with Nightbot?
No, it's roll a D4. Show the dice. Give them all a number. Roll a D4.
Yeah, we
Pick
could
your
we could do a number between 1 and 20. I can do a roll for it. Closest to without going over 1 to 20. Throw it in the chat. Let's do it this way. This one better work. I've got a random die roller here. Throw a number in the chat. 1 to 20. Closest without going over is gonna win the damn book. He's gonna win the book this week because this giveaway's driving me crazy. 16. All right, everybody. Janov, Matt, Australia's plays. Get back in there.
11.
Sorry, guys. I apologize. I don't know what the heck is going on with Nightbot this week. Come on, there was more of you. Get a number in there. 1 to 20. There we go. 14. Look at this. Who's going to do the old $1 bid?
Come on,
Price
Matt.
is right.
$1. Sorry, what was the highest bid? Bob? There's always one guy who does that. Who else entered that didn't
Matt,
get?
Matt
Alpha.
Alpha.
Matt Alpha. Get in there. There we go. Okay. Is that everybody? Look at the numbers. Look at the spread. All right, we're rolling for it. Boy, does it say there's no eligible winners? Okay, we're rolling it in roll 20 in Foundry. My God, I'm being driven crazy. The first one, it's a 20. I don't know why it
16.
rolled twice.
Bert.
20. No, it rolled
No,
twice.
no, 20.
Bert, you win again. Congratulations. I have your contact details from your other wins that you have won, so I will not have to collect them from you again. Congratulations on winning a physical copy of the Forest of Fear campaign when it releases next year. Oh, man. Oh, Bert.
He won like 3 times in a row.
No, he did not enter last week because he already had the prize. So he broke his streak last week. Congratulations, Bert. Wow. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so let's wake up this cultist. Let's get back to this. Congratulations. Yes. So you want to wake them up, Morris?
Yeah.
Okay. Slap him around, rub a little snow in his face. Wakes up, he comes to. His head darts around. He sees the 5 of you standing over him. And he just smiles and is rocking back and forth in the snow.
I don't care what you know or you don't know. I'm going to slap you around because it's fun for me. But hopefully you'll say something that makes one of these guys tell me to stop.
But what languages does he speak? Hello, you robed figure. You understand? Try some others.
Major Hammer looks at him in German, asks him who he is in German, asks for his name.
Sorry. No, they're still carrying the explosives on them. They didn't get rid of them. Or I didn't get rid of them. His name is Claude.
Right, Claude. Clearly your little ambush fell apart on you. So you've got an opportunity here to become an enemy prisoner of war, or to become, well, you see what your other option is. You start talking, you don't stop talking till we're done talking to you, and things are going to go okay for you.
The background,
So,
by the way.
what are you doing out here?
In the background, I feel like the marmot Gregor is like rolling the decapitated head right behind Hammer as he's talking, like it's a giant snowball.
Oh my God. Yeah, let's do persuasion. Let's do. What do you want to lean into? What are you leaning into? Like your brawn, your reason. How are you presenting this? this
Probably
threat?
reason.
Reason.
I mean, he's trying to be. He's just laying out
Sure.
the facts. So I would say
we can do
probably
persuasion, intimidation, or negotiation. I'll let you.
Okay.
Let you choose.
He doesn't have focus.
And I'll take
on any of
a
that stuff, so.
difficulty of, we'll say 1, because there's a whole bunch of you surrounding him in the snow, and all of his comrades are dead.
It's okay if I use that last point of momentum to get that extra die. 2
Sure.
successes, so I'll get that 1 back.
He looks around, and the smile remains on his face. He goes, "It doesn't matter. It's happening tonight. It's gonna happen tonight. It doesn't matter what you do."
All right, so there, look at me, Claude, whatever your name is. What's happening tonight?
The ceremony, all the pieces, they're all coming together. All 3 of them. It's gonna be complete. We have the first 2. We've had them for centuries. Now the last one is being brought to us.
All the pieces of what?
Pieces?
Well, the fate of the 3 treasures. We have the sword, we have the flesh drinker, and the ones from the sea are coming tonight to bring us the trident, the black trident.
And when all three of these things come together and you complete your ritual, what exactly is going to happen?
Starts laughing maniacally. A pact, a blood pact, a bargain struck with those not of this earth.
You're going to have to be a little more specific there, son. We deal with things not of this earth all the time.
Oh, the cowled one. He will be there. He will be there and he'll perform the ceremony. You will. Things that are not meant for this world will be unleashed.
Unleashed by who against who?
The cowled sorcerer will unleash it on all of you. Allies, access, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We'll drive you out of our forest.
You're just a third faction of loonies. You're not really working with the Nazis.
No, we're not working with them. This is our forest. We want you all gone.
So you're going to unleash hell on your forest to drive us out of your forest.
That's right. You've unleashed hell on our forest with your war.
Man, that's a fair point. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty fair. So, I think at this point, then what you're saying is we just kind of need to get to the lake and stop the ritual from happening, prevent these three items from coming together or some such.
You can't stop it. It's already
Well,
begun. The wheels are in motion.
That's possible, but I'd like to see it with my own eyes.
He just starts laughing.
Sir,
crazily.
Lieutenant Colonel Cottingham, do you have anything to add?
Master Sergeant Morris, beat him on the head until he's unconscious. We need to hurry. If we can't stop this thing, perhaps we can find some way to contain it. Chop, chop. And no, don't chop, chop. I meant knock him out.
I already did
chop,
that.
Chop this and quickly. Yes.
His nose is turned sideways. But he shouldn't be dead. I don't think.
Well, let's make sure he's sufficiently bound up that even if he does become conscious again, he's not going to be able to alert his compatriots as to what's going on out here. Probably freeze to death out here, but that's not really our problem since
Yes.
Roger there stole all his clothes.
Take his shoes,
Okay.
too.
I changed socks this morning, so I'm just going to put one of my old ones in his mouth.
That's fair.
Why do you have your old sock on you?
I change socks all the time. That's very important.
But why do
Trench
you
your
keep-
feet.
Keep them on your person.
Trenchfoot's a thing.
You got to wash those socks out, Lily. I mean, you can't just throw them away. It's not like socks are, grown on trees.
Right.
Hell, I've only had 4 pair of socks my whole damn life.
And plus, I just really like doing this. It's shallow and vindictive, I know, but just look at his face when I shove this sock that I've been marching for miles in down his throat.
I bet people will call him sock face when they find him.
Without a
Maybe.
doubt. All right, let's move out. And for God's sake, Gregor, stop peeing on that prisoner's head. We don't have time for this.
Arsupio, you know some way to get us there faster.
What?
Rochester, come on now. Up with it.
Mark-
you call
Teleportation
Marsupial?
or something.
Wow.
Lily, I think he's talking to you. I think
Nope, he's
No.
not.
No, that's Riverby.
See, he knows my name.
And he'll just storm off in disgust. While he's storming away, I can like prep spells and stuff ahead of time, correct? Can I cast spells ahead of time?
What kind of spell?
It is this one. It is combat perception. It's not all it does is it gives me more coverage from ranged weaponry, and you have to add +2 what's it called? +2 difficulty.
How
To
long
try
does it last?
6
Last 6
Nope.
rounds.
Okay, you guessed
So,
it, but it's
30
not.
seconds.
Yeah, it's gonna just dissipate instantly out of combat.
Okay, that's no fun. Okay, never mind then.
You're just chanting in the woods. in your robe, swinging your sword around.
Very similar to what I heard when I walked up here. I told you guys.
You are dressed like one now. Oh,
Unhinged is how I would describe this person.
lordy.
All right, Gaston.
Yeah, I guess it was,
Lily's-
we got to go. It is already happening. We got to stay around.
Move
here
out and draw fire there, sunshine.
play with swords and make chanting noises in woods.
That sword's awfully small. I mean, I think you would have a bigger sword, Marbles.
Marples. Roger freaking Marple. Marple. I don't understand.
That's it, Marple. You tell him. Now let's go.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so you guys continue on into the night towards the sullen lake with more gusto in your step than before, because you are afraid of what is going to be playing out there tonight. You guys do make it there in time to see a flurry of activity. We're going to say that you're kind of like up on a little hill, like there's like where the forest finally breaks and you can look down at the lake. You're at the lake's edge and you're up on a hill. It's forested and treed all around you. You've got some good cover. There are lanterns and torches lit all over in the area down below this little hill. And Roger, you see what you saw in that vision. So you see this house that's buzzing with activity. You can count 12, 15, maybe more robed figures wearing robes just like the ones the cultists were wearing that you just fought. They're going back and forth between this house and to this altar that is on the edge of the lake, just off of this house. You see an old, worn down stable there as well. And you also see an old barn. It looks like they're taking things out of there and bringing them forward. But this altar is what really catches your eye. You see that it's been fashioned out of stones from the actual way house itself. So they've repurposed stones from the way house. And there are concentric circles of smaller stones surrounding a central dais, standing about waist high. And the stones, the surface is stained with very odd, sinister, dark splotches. Something has been spilled here, possibly blood. There's a triangular arch that has been constructed near the water, and the stones lean against each other at an almost unnatural angles, but hold each other up, almost seeming to defy gravity the way it's been built. And like I said, there around the altar, there are glowing lamps and lanterns have been placed all about. And you can also see that etched into the loam with some sort of phosphorescent material are strange sigils and icons, which gleam in the starlight. So when the starlight hits it, they're illuminated by it. And you can hear low chanting voices carrying into the air. And you see them moving about. You watch for some time, and a man appears out of the way house. And he's got a sword at his side. And the blade of the sword is almost like leaves. It looks like in the shape of leaves. The whole blade is a very ornate, beautiful blade. It's not really meant for using as a weapon, but more of an ornate or ornament type object. And he starts walking forward to the altar. And as he does so, more of these cultists come out and they start chanting, and they line the ground between the way house and the altar, and they start to encircle it as they chant. And you see ripples begin to form in the water of the lake. And after a few moments, the water breaks, and these strange bipedal fish humanoid creatures begin to emerge one by one from the water. And we'll leave off there. We'll pick up for the end of this this preview next week with this ceremony that is about to take place. And that'll be the final chapter for our preview. So thank you once again to Modiphius for providing us this material to preview the Forest of Fear campaign for everybody. Thank you for the amazing prizes. Congratulations once again to the lucky Bert, who wins nearly every week. our prizes. And we'll go around and we'll do the round tables here for everybody before we leave, so we can fill you all in on what's going on for the remainder of this week and into next week. So Jeremy, why don't you tell me about this Patreon?
Yeah, Aaron Reese on Patreon. You've got comics, maps, RPG assets, tokens. It's cool. Check it out.
Yes. Megan, what have you been playing?
Oh, we tried to play Nemesis.
We tried to play Nemesis. We got kicked out of the store at the beginning of round 3.
We did, the bastards. Anyway, so to be continued, and yeah, just kind of hanging out. Yeah, was good. Played categories for the first time in a bit. Last evening, my 2 younger kids, and it was great. They're gonna be awesome at it. I can foresee
it.
Family feuds for decades to come.
It is foretold. Aaron, we talked about at the beginning of the show, you're going to do a special Conan one-shot for us here in a couple of weeks, but what else do you have going on?
It would help if I unmuted myself. On Garblag Games, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, Lewis is going to be continuing his Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition Sky Pirate campaign, so that should be a lot of fun. Then next week on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, I believe Millie will be back for some more Coriolis. There'll be no Age of Sigmar Soulbound next Wednesday, but we'll be returning the following Wednesday for the finale of that. And then on Thursday during the day, I do not know, but Thursday night, we will be back for the finale of Achtung, Cthulhu.
Woo!
Forest of Fear.
Jeff, what's going on in the Lollygaggers?
Yeah, man. Tomorrow night, Friday, playing some Regency Cthulhu. New setting for Call of Cthulhu. Jane Austen meets Call of Cthulhu. On Saturday, we were doing some One Ring 2nd edition, as per usual. Monday, we're going to be doing a one-shot of, I think, Electric Bastion Land, probably. Maybe Troika, but probably Electric Bastion Land. And then Tuesday, our buddy Steven is running us through some Haunted West, which is a horror Western game that's very similar to Call of Cthulhu.
Awesome. Evan, anything going on?
No.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Modifius, for supplying us with this adventure and the prizes. And we'll see you guys next week, Thursday. Have a great week, everybody.